Yo, what's up, guys? Alex Baker here for Stokastic. Building 3 DraftKings main slate lines for Week 10. Should be an interesting one. There's still a lot of injury news yet to hit, like Josh Allen and Matt Stafford. If they're not playing this week, that will really shake things up. Sorry, I'm about to sneeze. All right, I got the lineup generator on Stokastic here. It's available for members. This is a great way to start off some lineups. I'm just going to do DraftKings main slate, all lineups, and just see what kind of stuff we're getting. Tua is someone I really like. I mean, he's been like lights out this year. And I don't know if he had that 1 week where he was in the GPP winners, but definitely liable every single week. But quarterback, tight end, not a stack that I typically favor. And then this one again, it's like Daniel Jones, Marcus Johnson. I probably want a little bit more meat to that. Justin Fields plus Darnell Mooney. I kind of like this. One thing I'm noticing, I'm getting a little bit of questionable value this week, like Tom Kennedy. I think he could be a fringe player, but I typically try to avoid guys with a projection this low. Same with Tanner Hudson. So we discard that. Stafford's questionable. Let's skip that one. All right. Mahomes, Kadarius Toney. Ooh, that one's interesting. So Kadarius Toney with Mecole Hardman out should get some opportunities this week. We'll have to see what kind of news we get because, like, obviously he's new to the team. But I feel like that's not enough target share to really be a stack that I want. So I'm just kind of warming up here. Justin Fields commit. That's all right. I mean, like, this definitely could win. Like, it won last week, right? But I'm just not super keen on Justin Fields after, he crushed. His ownership's going to be high. All right, so Mahomes to Juju. I think Juju and Marquez Auto scaling are both very interesting this week with Mecole Hardman out. And we got Tyreek Hill out, Tyreek Hill in the lineup. That's kind of funny because it's like old friends, Mahomes and Tyreek. I do kind of feel like with this lineup, I'd want to double stack, maybe get Kelsey in there. But it would be really tough. Actually, no, I think I can do that. So this one is super chalky though. So let me just continue. That one wasn't bad though. All right, Kenny Pickett, Deontay Johnson. I feel like I got the start of a good lineup here. Pickett, he can add a little bit on the ground. Like we could see, not like Justin Fields last week, but definitely a performance like that where like Steelers have a 20-point team total almost. That's not bad. All right, Pierce, Diggs. Damian Pierce is a great play this week. Just too cheap for the workload he's getting because he's basically taking over the receiving role as well as the rushing. Okay, Noah Brown. I do feel like his ownership will come up if he does end up playing this week. So that's one tough part about lineups at this point in the week. Okay, Steelers defense. Steelers defense, you might be like, what the heck? Because we have Pickett in our lineup. But I don't really think that's a negative. It'll be interesting because everyone with the Pittsburgh stack's probably going to run it back. So, okay. We're going to need to get another Steeler in here probably. So, going for the tight end with Freiermuth could be something that makes a lot of sense. Deontay Johnson, also pretty reasonable. I have him in my lineup. Whoops. Okay, so Johnson, Freiermuth, Pickens. Like, our projections are not loving Pickens right now, so I'll have to look into that. But okay, so I could just put a Freiermuth, go double tight end. Double tight end is a lot more viable this week because we don't have any value plays. So I probably like if there's some reasonable value play that opens up later, maybe make some swaps to this line. But Evan Ingram 8.6 for 3,300, not bad. So like the points per dollar value in these guys is fine. I think that's pretty reasonable. All right, let's do another lineup here. I want to mention you can get these tools for 3 days for free using the promo code, just click the link in the description. And it's like you get the lineup generator, you get the top stacks. That's something I find really useful. So like this kind of why I'm looking at Kansas City. It's like 100 out of 100 rating. So I'm kind of trying to figure out what's the best way to attack this Kansas City stack. And this looks like a nice lineup to do so. But okay, if you get that deal in the description, 3 days free, that'll get you all the way through Monday slate. So plenty of opportunities to win some big bucks. That's what we're here to help you do. All right, let's try to this one. I kind of like the only questionable pick there is Brock Wright for Detroit. Like going him plus Kelsey is like intriguing, but like that's why we have these optimizers so that we can really figure out maybe spots where we might not normally like realize is advantageous line of construction. So this one ends up being really contrarian and high projected. Okay, so Kirk. And then we got Colts. Hitting Vegas, that seems reasonable. It's not living the value projection here. So I think what I gotta do twofold, like increase the projection and to maybe stack a little bit more. Since Kansas City players are all great values with Hardman out, like it should be pretty easy to do. Instead of Khalifa Raymond, I feel like I can get MVS. Didn't lower my projection just a hair. I feel like instead of Najee Harris, going to Dameon Pierce is going to project a lot better. And then we gotta save 500. I could just axe Pittman, go for a cheaper wide receiver. Brandon Cooks is cheaper, so you can kind of see how I got my projection up quite a bit. It does still have some low owned plays, so whenever you stack up Mahomes, is going to be a little chalky. But 131 projection, my last one was 128. I like that one. Guys, if you can hit the like button, I greatly appreciate all the support. Also, if you're not already subscribed to Stokastic YouTube, hit that subscribe button, and that'll make sure you're up to date with all our latest information. All right, Sam Ehlinger, not a guy I was really like considering, but this one's interesting. Indiana, I think they fired their head coach or something, so it's like anyone's guess what the heck's going to happen in Indiana this week. That's good for you in the GPP because what if Ehlinger is just like airing it out this week or something? Like maybe a little far-fetched, but it's not that crazy. So I do like having a lineup that's a little bit wild. The only thing with Ehlinger, he adds a lot on the ground, but stackability isn't great because it's like Alec Pierce and Paris Campbell are a little bit overpriced. But I think I can make it work. Okay, so I have Ezekiel Elliott. Like, that's why this ownership is so low, is because there are some like suboptimal plays in the name of ownership here. It doesn't necessarily mean it's bad. It just Cup. That's only if Stafford plays that he's going to project well. So I kind of feel like he might be out this week. So for the time being, let's just put in Tyreek. Then Knox, Pierce. What's going to say? Receiver in there, but that's totally fine. Because double stacking this one anyway. So I can kind of throw Pierce in here. And then I have 2,800 left for a defense. Maybe I'll just pull up the boom bust tool and see what my options are here. So this kind of gives you the chance that each player is going to end up in the optimal lineup and kind of the range outcomes and stuff. So 2,800, that gets me the Steelers D. The Saints, that seems pretty fair. 125 projection, pretty solid. All things considered this week. Contrarian rankings very high. Like, because there's no like top plays that really separate themselves in projection, this could be a week where you might get more contrarian than normal just because there's like no free squares. Like, it just opens up the number of options significantly that you can explore with. So it should be a really fun week. Guys, if you can hit the like button, much appreciate that. And good luck this week.